Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV Muswobi.
Going by the reports we are hearing from the various states, it's like some states are really having it tough. And I just hope that the Inec will be able to take a stand and declare the right results for the right candidates. Okay, but in my area where I voted, everything was calm. But I can't say about other areas, most especially some Lagos areas.
Who do you think will eventually emerge as a winner?
Well, I'm not the Inec chairman, so I can't. We can only discuss as citizens here. But the final decision lies with the electoral umpire, which is the Inec. So whatever we say here, it's just for us to debate and more like to find people's opinion. But the final decision is going to be taken by the Inec. I believe the collation is going on, and before the end of the day, we'll know where the pendulum will swing.
Who is your favorite candidate?
Who did I vote for?
Your favorite candidate.
My favorite candidate. Well, let the best candidate win. But going by the past, by the experience we have gone through for the past 3 years, of course, I didn't vote in the incumbent president, but I will not tell you the person I voted for.
As far as we all see, we can say it's free and fair, but not to that extent. Because with some polling booth units, we see that crisis occur in some places, but at least it's this free and fair. So we are expecting the turnover. Although people went out to vote the day before yesterday, and even the population made the president and everybody to be, how can I put it, to be happy that people turned out to vote. So that's one thing. That shows that everybody wants democracy. We want people that are going to serve us, not rule us.
How can you rate INEC, and who do you think will be emerged as a winner?
Well, no one is perfect. INEC are doing their best, but there is no way everybody cannot be 100% loyal and fidelity. We will still have some people that are not lenient with them. But INEC are trying their best. INEC are really trying their best. And we are hoping that they will be faithful to us. And we pray that the winner will be the one that's going to serve us willingly.
Who do you think will win?
Sir?
Who do you think will win?
Though I'm not a politician, but I have faith and trust that Buhari will surely win. Though everybody are saying, okay, it's not good, it's not that. But there is one thing, a good leader, if his or her subordinate are not loyal and lenient, there are some things that is going to affect him. It's because of his subordinate. An example is the one of Bukola Saraki. I was overwhelmed when his sister was turned into the laughing stock. Though he became the Senate president under APC, but now he later changed to PDP. But with everything we are seeing, though the man is not God, but he's trying his best. And he's trying to be independent. He's not depending on anybody's decision or this or that. And because of his loyalty, despite they don't want him this place and this place, at least we hope we surely win this election by the grace of God. Because I even since morning I've been online checking the results and everything. So Buhari will surely win by the grace of God.
I can say it is free and fair, because in my own polling unit there is no problem. In my own polling unit there is no problem. We voted free and fair.
Okay. What do you expect from INEC?
To announce the right result. I expect them to announce the right result.
Who do you think will emerge as a winner?
I don't know, but from the rumors we are hearing, Atiku will emerge as a winner. As I am hearing it.
Do you prefer Atiku over Buhari?
I didn't vote Buhari, but I know the people I voted for. I didn't vote him, but I know the people I voted for.
My own observation, I will say I will give INEC about 60% credit for a successful election, but I'm beginning to see some loopholes, because the other day I overheard them saying that the server of the INEC is down or something. I just pray it does not lead to manipulation or some other thing. But generally, give or take, I think we give them some credit. They've really tried. Thumbs up to INEC. Thumbs up to INEC, yeah. About the election in general, well, I think the opposition really gave them a good run for their money. In terms of going by the results that we've seen on the newspaper today, I think PDP is really all out to make sure they take over power. But APC is now also sleeping. They're also doing their best to make sure they retain the power. So generally, I think Nigerians at large know what they want. That's what I can say. They really know what they want, and they want to give the best to the people, and they want government to give them the best. So give or take, whoever wins, we just pray for a better Nigeria. That's my own opinion about the general election.
The way I'm seeing it, there are some places there is chaos, and there are some places where there is free and fair election. So that's what I have to say.
What's your remark about INEC?
INEC has been fair. As far as I'm concerned, it's still a free and fair election as it stands.
Who do you think eventually will become the next president of Nigeria?
I believe Atiku Abubakar will be the next president of Nigeria.
What makes you think Atiku will become next president?
From what I've heard so far and from what I've seen so far, I see that Atiku has more numbers of votes and more numbers of followership.
Is it official or rumor?
Until INEC announced the final result, but the way it stands now, to me, it's official.
Thank you.
I think it's a rumor.
There's no any comment now because INEC says we should not depend on all those social media results, that we should wait for their own result. And as at now, INEC has already announced result for Osun State. Osun State, APC was late. APC won by a difference of 10,000 votes in Osun State. That is what I know about presidential election for now.
What I'm saying about being fair, peaceful, what can you say about this election? Maybe
the election was fair and free because I was one of the agents for one of the party, and where I worked and in my work, the election was peaceful, orderly, peaceful, no any rigging, nothing so far, because everybody signed the result sheet after the announcement of the result.
Who do you think will emerge as a winner, our next president?
I cannot predict because I'm a Democrat. You understand? I cannot say it, but with the look of things, Buhari is going to win.
Thank you, sir.
He will win, but the margin will be close. But at the end of the day, Buhari will win because what we are hearing, Buhari is leading Atiku with margin. The other side, that is northern part of the country. But here, the result is closed between us. Right? Atiku too is leading in southeast and south. But Buhari too is having some result there.
Thank you, sir.
Well, compared to 2015.
Thank you, sir.
So that's what is happening.
What I can say about this election is that, yeah, well, in some areas or in some states, the election went free and fair. You understand? But regards to this state, Lagos State here, some part of Lagos State is not free and fair. And my commendment on the effort of INEC is that they didn't try enough at all. What they've done is that it's as if they are one-sided. You understand? They are one side. In the sense that when you look at last election, it's not comparable to this one. In the sense that the result of last election has been announced, or it's not announced, but people are seeing it. You know, they are following it online, Instagram, Twitter, and something like that. But this one, it's just as if we don't know what's going on. We can't say who is winning the election. You see a lot of results coming online, fake results. So as a matter of fact, it's as if this administration or this dispensation has been INEC precisely has been corrupt. You understand? Has been corrupt. So we don't know our future in this country. Things are not going well. And concerning this election, people that have won the election, probably being rigged or not rigged, they should just accept their fate. And as a matter of fact, let's just proceed and move on.
What I say about this election is free and fair to me. Though there are lots of election happening in some area in this Lagos State, but we can never really say which party behind this. But to me, it's free and fair. I'm really enjoying it. And pay. Even I support INEC for what they do because I see a number of different things compared to 2015 election. that made the election more easier and clear to every one of us. For instance, in my area of voting, around 2 p.m. everything has finished. Even the result was even pasted for us to see. And based on the information we are also here and there, we see that everything was going smoothly. So there's no problem.
Well, from the reports I've been hearing, they say they have been doing well, but only in some certain area that there was riots. To me personally, as a person, they tried.
Who do you think will eventually emerge as a winner? Who do you think will win this election?
To me, to my own opinion, because I voted for somebody I want to win, I voted for Atiku because of change. The problem of Nigeria has accumulated, and the issue of killing here and there, I don't want it. That's why I want Atiku to win.
If it's by percentage, I can give them 50% by percentage, by performance. Anyway, they tried, despite what talks are doing. Some area, there were a lot of malpractices, and like for example, Okota, Agopala's way. You saw what happened there, where after some polling booths, after casting their votes, at the end of the day, some thugs came and went away with the ballot box, which are not to be. So those votes now, where do you put those votes? And there were security people around; they could not do anything. Though they were not using gun anyway, they were not holding gun anywhere. So there is room for improvement anyway.
How can you rate Inec?
I'm rating Inec. I'm rating Inec now. I said Inec still have room for improvement. Yes.
Now, who do you think will win this election?
This election, we cannot predict now since they are still collating the result. As at now they are collating. So at the end of the day, the winner will emerge. So we will know.
As far the election has been, we've seen democracy. People have come out en masse to vote, and we've seen that democracy is really in existence in our country. And we feel the right leaders to emerge after the elections.
How can you rate Inec?
Well, the INEC, to be sincere, INEC has it's really done. They're not well organized, but I see a positive outcome coming from the rescheduled elections. So,
who do you think will be the next Nigeria president?
What? I feel the right leader will emerge. I can't really say maybe it's Buhari or because we have two major competitors in our political system. So I expect either of the two, either Buhari or Atiku.
The election has been conducted. We started it happily day before yesterday. I will conclude it finally yesterday. Day before yesterday too. So it has gone well. We did it everywhere. Everywhere is organized. There are no peacefuls. There are no trouble in this area. I don't know for other areas.
How can you rate INEC?
Huh?
How can you rate INEC?
Rate INEC? Well, the rate INEC is that the thing there is that the people with the information we are getting, they will not classify to us that what is going on, but we are getting from other sources that the INEC, the people that participated in Lagos didn't do it well. They didn't participate in the INEC. They didn't do the other things they're supposed to do. So there's no other problem there.
Who do you think will emerge as a winner?
My mandate.
Who do you think will win?
Well, I support Atiku to win.
Why?
He's a godly person. He's like generosity, something. He like money will full everywhere. Everything will be normal.
Actually, if I have to say the truth,
As you see me, I don't have my own PCV. I don't have PCV to vote. So I didn't vote. And I have my reason that make me to vote. Because I'm not a small kid. I've been following the politics of Nigeria now for a long time. I can say during the time of Awolowo, I've been following the politics of Nigeria. And that's the reason why. Because most of the time when you want to collect your PVC, they be asking you to pay for it before you collect. And everybody is not like, if I do me that it's a free, it's not for paying, and you ask me to pay for PVC, I will never do it in my life. I have not been doing it, and I will never do it. And that's the reason why I don't have the card, and I don't vote. I'm in my house throughout that day, the voting day. So that's Nigeria for us. That's the reason why I say I can't say much, according to your question, that what do I know about the election.
Very good, but Nigeria is supposed to be wise. They have already suffered the other 4 years for Buhari hand. They're not supposed to suffer another 4 years. And Inec is supposed to be wise to know who win. But as me, I prefer Atiku. Because the kind of suffering when Nigeria is suffering for 4 years. Even though woman will get belle self, the pikin wey dey inside is hunger. Talk less of the woman wey carry the belly. You can check the economic of the Nigeria now. It's not balanced. Everywhere is not balanced. Go inside street. Some people can never pay their house rented. Some people can never even chop belly food. Some people can never even see food eat. Go and price tomato in the market. Then go tell you how much they are selling tomato. Go and price, even though common what do they call them? Yam. Go and price yam. Go and price beans. Go to canteen and go and eat. If you hold 500 naira, you can never see anything to eat. You understand? Go to all inside streets. You go see people is hunger. Nobody can buy a bottle of mineral for you for now for Lagos. Nobody can give you a bottle of mineral, 100 naira. You know, so some of those big men, where they don't belly food, they don't know the sufferness where the poor masses are suffering. You understand? Go inside markets. You can never buy anything at all. If you hold 1,000 naira now, before 2 hours, the 1,000 naira is gone. Just enter motor from here to east, hold 20,000 naira. Only transport, go and come is 10,000 naira. How much you get to give your people? You understand? There is poverty everywhere. There is poverty, very hunger everywhere. Before somebody give you common food now, say, my brother, take this 5,000 naira. Nobody can do it for Nigeria now.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe,
Face TV. Muswobi.